Welcome to the Buak weapon guide. Today we're going to go over the stats, IDs and knowledge about each of the new weapons. If you wish to have a loot or a quest guide in the future, make sure to drop a like. Let's aim for 500 likes. If we reach that like goal, I'll have another guide out tomorrow. Also subscribe if you haven't already. We're trying to reach 40,000 by the end of the year. Last video I announced a mythical giveaway and this is the winner. To claim a prize, please join my Discord over at discord.gg/LDG, and over there we host more giveaways. Today we're going to run another mythical giveaway, which is a freezing dissipator maple strike. If you would like to win this mythical, make sure that you have liked, subscribed and comment something below. And if you are a channel member, you have a higher chance of winning. Also make sure to join the 5 mythical giveaway, the July edition. The link is below. Before I get into the video, I would like to introduce you to today's sponsor, Pine Hosting. Are you guys interested in setting up your own Unturned server? Then look no further than Pine Hosting. They offer a variety of game servers including Rust, Ark, Valheim and Minecraft. Creating your server only takes a few minutes with Pine Hosting's quick setup process, global server locations, affordable pricing and built-in workshop and plugin installer. If you're interested in taking advantage of this opportunity, use the code LDG for a generous 30% discount. The link can be found in the description below, and let's dive straight into the video. Before we start, I would like to inform you that it is important to know that all of the weapons have damage fall off, meaning that if you shoot from further away, the damage will be lower than if you shoot right in front of your opponent. All the damages I will give are for extremely close range with no damage fall off. Also, almost every weapon except for the lead pipe shotgun, spud cannon, bone bow and the wooden bow can be crafted when you learn the blueprint. The ones I did mention, you can craft them, but you don't require a blueprint. The only weapon that you cannot craft is the Grizzly. The first weapon we are going to talk about is the lead pipe shotgun. The ID for this weapon is 25459. It is an uncommon weapon with the range of 20 meters. It is the primary weapon and the damage it gives is 56 to the arms and to the legs, 64 to the body and 96 to the head. It doesn't take any attachments and it is a semi-weapon. This lead pipe shotgun can be crafted with lead pipe, scrap metal, copper, duct tape and a blowtorch. And you also require crafting one. The next weapon we're going to go over is the Warden. The Warden is a revolver with the ID being 25467. The rarity is uncommon and the range is 500 meters. It is a secondary weapon and the damage it gives to the arms and to the legs are 18, which is quite low, 24 to the body and 51 to the head. It takes revolver magazines and can be refilled with revolver ammo boxes or explosive revolver ammo. The attachments that this weapon takes are barrels, tacticals and sights, and it is a semi-weapon. The next weapon is the Cobra Python. The ID for this gun is 25466. It is also an uncommon weapon with the range of 500 meters. It is also a secondary weapon with the damage being 30 for the legs and arms, 40 for the body and 55 to the head. It also takes revolver magazines refilled with revolver ammo boxes and can also take explosive ammo. The attachments that this weapon takes are barrels, tacticals and sights, and it is also a semi-weapon. The next gun we're going to go over is the Masterkey. The ID for this is 25460 and it is an uncommon weapon. The range is quite low since it is a shotgun which is 60 meters. It is a primary weapon with the damage being 28 to the limbs, 32 to the body and 48 to the head. It takes buckshots and can be refilled with buckshot ammo boxes. This weapon doesn't take any attachments and can be used as a semi or a 2x burst. This weapon can be found in farms and the recoil is very high. The next gun is the Oakbear. The Oakbear's ID is 25468 and the rarity is uncommon with 500 meter range. It can be used both as a primary and a secondary weapon and gives 19 damage to the limbs, 26 to the body and 35 to the head. It takes swift magazines and can be refilled with pistol ammo or explosive pistol ammo. It takes tacticals, barrels and sights and it is a semi-weapon. The next weapon is the Avenger, which is also another pistol. The ID is 25469 and it is a rare weapon with 500 meter range. It can be used as a primary or a secondary and gives 14 damage to the arms and to the legs, 19 to the body and 26 to the head. Like the Oakbear, it takes swift magazines and can be refilled with pistol ammunition and can also use explosive pistol ammunition. It takes tacticals, barrels and sights and it is a semi-weapon. With the Avenger you can sprint while aiming as well. The next weapon is the Grizzly. The Grizzly's ID is 25472 and has a mythical rarity, which is the only mythical rarity weapon on this map. It has 500 meter range and it is a primary weapon. It gives 75 damage to the legs and to the arms, 100 to the body and 138 to the head, making it the strongest weapon on Buak. It takes Grizzly magazines and can be refilled with rifle ammo boxes and can use explosive rifle ammunition as well. It takes sights, tacticals and grips. There's obviously a semi-weapon and this is a bolt action rifle. Something else about this gun is that if you salvage it, it gives you 20 scrap gun parts, which is also the highest any gun can give you on Buak. The next weapon we're going to go over is another classic sniper in Unturned, which is the Timberwolf. The ID is 25471 and the rarity is legendary. The range is also 500 meters and is a primary weapon. As for the damage, it gives 59 to the legs and to the arms, 79 to the body and 109 to the head. It uses Timberwolf magazines and can be refilled with rifle ammo boxes or explosive rifle ammo boxes. It takes sights, tacticals and grips as attachments. It is a semi-weapon since it is a bolt action rifle. This weapon can easily be found in the level 2 dead zone. Next weapon is the Jimmy rifle. The Jimmy rifle's ID is 25470 and it is an epic weapon. The range is 500 meters and it is a primary weapon. The damage is exactly the same as the Timberwolf, meaning that it has does 59 damage to the legs and to the arms, 79 to the body, and 109 to the head. It takes rifle magazines and can be refilled with rifle ammo boxes or explosive rifle ammo boxes. The only downside to the action bolt rifle is that you cannot put a sight to it, but it can take a barrel or a tactical. Next is the Typewriter. The Typewriter's ID is 25465. It is a rare weapon and has the range of 125 meters. It is a secondary weapon. This weapon has the lowest damage out of all of the Buak weapons, having 9 damage to the limbs, 18 to the body, and 25 to the head. It takes Typewriter magazines and can be refilled with pistol ammunition or explosive pistol ammunition. The fire rate of this weapon is 4 and takes sights and tacticals. This weapon is an auto weapon and can be found in the dead zone as well. The next weapon is the Eaglefire. The Eaglefire's ID is 25463 and it is a legendary weapon. The range is 500 meters and it is a primary gun. The damage that it gives is 24 to the limbs, 32 to the body, and 44 to the head. It takes Eaglefire magazines and can be refilled with rifle ammo boxes or explosive ammo boxes. The fire rate is 4 and takes sights, tacticals, grips, and barrels. It can be used either in semi or in 3 times burst, and it holds 20 shots in the magazine and can be found in the dead zone. Next is the Nightraider. The ID for the Nightraider is 25464 and it is an epic weapon. The range is 500 meters and it is a primary weapon. The damage it gives are 12 to the limbs, 24 to the body, and 33 to the head. It takes Nightraider magazines and takes rifle or explosive ammo boxes. The fire rate is 6 and takes sights, tacticals, grips, and barrels. This weapon can be used as a semi or an auto weapon. It also holds 20 shots in the magazine and can be found in the dead zone. The next weapon is the Zubeknakov. The ID for it is 25462 and it is another legendary weapon. The range is 500 meters and it is a primary weapon. The damage it gives is 13 to the limb, 26 to the body, and 36 to the head. It takes Zubeknakov magazines and can be refilled with rifle or explosive rifle ammo boxes. The fire rate is 7, which is the highest fire rate weapon on Buak, and takes sights, tacticals, grips, and barrels. It also takes semi and auto modes. This weapon can also be found in the dead zone. Next is the Crossbow, which is my personal favorite. The Crossbow's ID is 25477 and it is an uncommon weapon. The range is 250 meters and can be either a primary or a secondary. The damage is very high for this, at 51 for the legs or the arms, 70 to the body, and 99 to the head. It takes scrap arrows and hunting arrows. Scrap arrows can easily be crafted just by having wood and metal. As for hunting arrows, you can also find them, but in order to craft them you would need a blueprint. This takes sights, tacticals, and obviously it is a semi-weapon since it is an action string. If you hit someone with this weapon, they will instantly start bleeding. The only downside for this weapon is the reloading time for it is very high and it can be found in the farm. Next is the wooden bow. The wooden bow's ID is 25474 and it is an uncommon weapon. The range is quite low at 145 meters and can be used as a primary or a secondary. The damage it gives is quite decent at 34 to the limbs, 45 to the body, and 66 to the head. It takes scrap arrows and hunting arrows, same as the crossbow. It doesn't take any attachments and this weapon can easily be crafted with wood and rope. Next is another bow, which is the hunting bow. The ID for the hunting bow is 25476. It's also an uncommon weapon and has a range of 145 meters, same as the wooden bow. The damage it gives is 46 to the limbs, 64 to the body, and 88 to the head, making it the strongest bow. It also takes scrap and hunting arrows. This weapon can be found in farms and campgrounds. Next is the final bow, which is the bone bow. This bone bow's ID is 25475 and it is an uncommon weapon. The range is also the same as the previous bows at 145 meters. It can be used either as a primary or a secondary as well. The damage it gives is 39 to the limb, 55 to the body, and 77 to the head. It also takes scrap and hunting arrows. This weapon can easily be crafted with bones, leather, rope, and wood. The final weapon is the Spud Cannon. The ID for the Spud Cannon is 25473. It is a legendary weapon and the range is only 50 meters. It is used as a primary weapon and the damage is 100 to the limbs, body, and to the head. It is an action rocket and also gives 250 damage to barricades and structures and uses hot potatoes as ammunition. Basically, this is a rocket launcher. You can craft the Spud Cannon with polymer, pristine gun parts, duct tape, fork, and a hot potato. The next part of the video, we're going to discuss the recipes for all the weapons if you find and learn the blueprints. Keep in mind, in order to find a blueprint, you will need to find a research kit and the weapon, and then use the weapon as a blueprint. Perhaps you can get the blueprints from lockers, but about this I am unsure if they actually do spawn, or if they do spawn, they are very, very rare. The most common place to get research kits are from horde beacons or airdrops. To craft a Warden, you would need 2 polymer, 8 titanium, 3 piston gun parts, 2 iron, and a blowtorch, and for this you need crafting 2. To craft a Cobra Python, you need 2 wood, 8 titanium, 4 pristine gun parts, 4 iron, and a blowtorch, and for this you need crafting 3. To craft a Masterkey, you would need 8 wood, 8 titanium, 2 pristine gun parts, 6 iron, and a blowtorch, and you need crafting 2. To craft an Oakbear, you need 2 wood, 6 titanium, 2 pristine gun parts, 2 iron, and a blowtorch, and for this you also need crafting 2. To craft an Avenger, you need 2 polymer, 8 titanium, pristine gun parts, 6 iron, and a blowtorch, and you need crafting 3. To craft a Timberwolf, you need 6 polymer, 10 titanium, 5 pristine gun parts, 4 iron, and a blowtorch, and you need crafting 3. To craft a Jimmy rifle, you need 6 wood, 10 titanium, 4 pristine gun parts, 6 copper, and a blowtorch, and you need crafting 3. To craft a Typewriter, you need 4 wood, 12 titanium, 4 pristine gun parts, 4 iron, and a blowtorch, and you need crafting 3. To craft an Eaglefire, you need 6 polymer, 14 titanium, 5 pristine gun parts, 4 iron, and a blowtorch, and you need crafting 3. To craft a Nightraider, you need 4 polymer, 16 titanium, 6 pristine gun parts, 6 iron, and a blowtorch, and you need crafting 3. To craft a Zubeknakov, you need 6 wood, 14 titanium, 6 pristine gun parts, 2 iron, and a blowtorch, and you need crafting 3. To craft a hunting bow, you need 4 polymer, 2 iron, and 2 paracords, and for this you only need crafting 1. Craft a crossbow, you need 8 polymer, 6 iron, and 4 paracords, and a blowtorch, and you need crafting 3. It's important to know that this guide was recorded a few days before the map was released, so stuff in the future may be buffed or nerfed or completely changed. If they do, I will do it in a pinned comment. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you guys did enjoy and learn something new, and let me know what is your favorite Buak weapon, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!